Hi guys, it's me, Joseph Anderson again, and for this video, I will start my Halloween month for 2024. And to start this month off properly, I figure I will go back to the old ways, and that being a very old movie, and that will be this movie, War of the Worlds. 1953. A year after my dad was born, because he was born in 2003. So anyway, this movie is based on the 80-year-old book of the same name, which I have in my collection. I just haven't gotten to it yet, so listen me. But this is being that this is Halloween month, October, I will talk about this because it involves the first alien invasion movie, which is a very big deal, especially when you see a whole bunch of aliens and you see a bunch of other space science fiction type things for this month. We won't mention any names here, will we? But anyway, I'll give you the seat of honor. So yeah, this is a pretty big movie, big deal because let's face it, this movie is pretty awesome. The effects are good, the story is good, it was original for the time period, and it was very influential on many movies to come, from Mars Attacks, of course, to Independence Day, to many other science fiction type movies, especially the alien genre. I don't know if the alien movie franchise was affected by this, but it was something nice. And also, doesn't matter. Can anyone tell me if they can recognize where the sound effect went, in future productions from the lasers that the alien shoot at the red beams that the alien shoot the human beings? Within myself, I know that sounds very familiar. Possibly from Mars Attacks? Nah. The effect of the secretion ray hitting the humans and you see the skeletons and stuff glowing and thinking before they just be completely. That's Mars toughness movie. But they seem to take it off key a little bit. They changed the pitch a little bit on the Mars Attacks version. So I don't know where the original sound effect came from, but I know that the Ripperoo sound effect it got from one of the movies that I think it follows. Yeah, that was a common copy sound effect, and I know that there's a lot of other sound effects here and there. Also, the narrator in this movie, I don't know where he's from, but I know that I recognize the voice from somewhere else. Anyway, this movie is was about as cut and dry as you're gonna get. Basically, aliens come to Earth. They don't like us very much, and they kill us. Just flat out destroy us. And we can't do a goddamn thing about it. because the technology is way more advanced than ours is at the time, or let's say 1,000 years in the future, it still won't be enough. So basically, we're sitting ducks. Now, this movie has real parallel because of the ending. I'm gonna get to it, but yeah. Right now, it probably should say that this movie and the book were probably affected by real world fears. Not only were there fears of war coming up the heels of World War II and World War One and stuff like that. That there's this big invincible enemy that we can't really defeat in the conventional means of warfare. But then you got the rise of communism and the fear of like fascism and all that dictatorships and like that. So there was those kind of fears. Plus the fear of the others, xenophobia, that type of thing. So we get this little introduction to say that the aliens, little men from Mars, come from Mars, and they want to take over the Earth for the resources, for water. I can't say, but there were three things that kind of bothered me about this. These things. First of all, why do we assume that they're all men? And I know that in the past, men have constituted the army and stuff, but that doesn't mean that all races, among all planets and stuff, they would contain just men. For all we know, it could be the females could be the stronger sex, physically and mentally. Number two, I don't want the fact that they put the Earth at the center of the universe for everything. For all these invasion movies and whatever, they always have the Earth being the center point of the invasion. Like all the race of the universe want what we have. It's kind of anthrocentric, if you ask me. If there was a neighbor on planet Venus or wherever that was also intelligent and had massive resources, wouldn't the aliens take over them instead? Or are we going to be human beings? And that means to my third point. Why is that we have why is it that we try to take over our planet for resources? I mean, sure, they could just easily go to, like, say, Mercury or Venus or Jupiter or Saturn or whatever. And yes, they do make a Uranus joke in that they don't go to Uranus because it's too far and that and whatnot. But they could easily go to other planets. Somewhere where at risk of being conquered, or where it's a dying off or anything like that. But they could easily take the resources more freely. Plus, I'm sure that if they like carbon dioxide, that would be perfect for Venus. And instead of the mineral composition of those planets, probably a lot more than us, or equal to us. Plus, if they go to, like, say, Jupiter, for example, is get all the gas they want from the main planet, and they call harness the mineral resources of all the moons over there on Jupiter, like Io, Europa, etc., etc. Or they could go to Pluto, for example, before we're downgraded into a dwarf planet. So, you see, this meteorite crash into the Earth, and you see a bunch of people go near it. Of course, I'm curious about it, but yeah, I will also keep my damn distance from it. I wouldn't want to touch the damn rock until I know it was safe and not any foreign germs and whatnot. Hint, hint. And, that shit must be hot as all hell to go through the entire atmosphere and stuff. It's gotta be hot. Also, listen on the blob reference that when the blob came to Earth, it showed the light that got debris and rocks and stuff on it. So it looks like a natural meteor or meteorite. Yeah, a meteor is in space, and the right part of it comes from when it goes through the atmosphere and crashes onto the Earth. So anyway, these guys see this thing unscrew part of itself. Then and wonder what the hell is that? It looks like a snake coming up, like a parasite coming out of a hole. I'd be like, I will get the fuck out of there. Because right as the thing comes out, it examines the area and takes 2 minutes over there. It says, oh boy, fricassee. So then it destroys everything. Now, I should point out that in the remake of that movie, which I will be covering eventually this month, that's the same type of probe as what aliens used in that movie with the snake camera that goes throughout the house and stuff. So it's the same thing. When this was in a fixed position on top of the alien ship, which is not a flying saucer. A lot of people think that was one of the first things that come out in Planet from Outer Space. But no, it wasn't like that at all. So, let me see here. It was something like this. It was something like a boomerang shape that we have on the cover here, like they have on the DVD here. And when it comes up as this meteor crater, it makes a weird jingle sound, almost like a snake rattle. And it's really cool because you know that the aliens come from there, kind of like the T-Rex from Jurassic Park, which I will be covering this year too. But you usually like that noise right before they come out and they start blasting it. So when they do come out of the meteorite there and do start blasting it, the people use that laser beam on the head, and they do the laser, of course, But then on the bottom of the ship, they have like a little, how should I put this, kind of like a spread shot weapon, more like a shotgun type thing on the bottom, which gets all the sucklers. I really like this part where this priest goes over to the spaceship and says, yea, as I walk in the valley of the shadow of death. Trying to use the Bible and the power of God to try to dissuade the aliens and try to protect himself from their raids and their whatnot. You know what the aliens do? They say, nope, don't care about your religion, we're atheists. And they blast the Smithereens. Which is like kind of funny. Saying that, religion don't matter. Creed don't matter. Economic and social economic doesn't matter. If we want you dead, you dead. So be it. The aliens lay waste to everything in their path. Everything. Buildings get blown to pieces. I love the miniatures being destroyed and stuff. Vehicles, tanks, bombs. They're like toys to these ships. Which, by the way, I love the fact that the special effects are so awesome in this movie for the time. I'm sure that if I were around back then and I were to see all this shit happen on the movie screen, I'd probably shit my pants. But there are some cheap effects to this movie. For example, when they show the ships in full destructive glory, getting assaulted by all these modern weapons of the humans, like tank shells, mortar cannon rounds, artillery fire, all the other stuff that normally beat the crap out of anything else on Earth. They are protected by a force field. And the force field looks like one of them, look kind of like a fishbowl. You put upside down and put over it. Over these little model chips. So cheap, it's glorious. And of course they do the thing where they move everything down into this green ooze, and then the ooze disappears. It's so awesome. And I like the way they first do the line where if they go to, say, London or they go to Paris, nobody else hears any more communication from that area. Meaning, these things go there, go to a major city somewhere, and you destroy everything. They waste everything in their path. There is no stopping these creatures or their technology. Which, by the way, they do have two scientists. One, I think he's a scientist. Looks like Professor Neutronium, if you were a real person. And this woman who is a librarian, but she partakes in a thesis paper on some scientist guy. Now, this is very weird because it's very well accepted that women can do anything they want nowadays. But back then, a woman said the word thesis. No, get back in the kitchen. You're only good for being a librarian or a teacher or a nurse. You can't do anything the big guy could do. By the way, I'm just speaking of the time period. I believe that women can do whatever they want, whenever they want. I bow to my female overlords any day of the week. So yeah. So these two, the children in that old barn sounds very familiar, doesn't it? You should see the more recent remake of it. They look at Spielberg just like a shot type thing. Oh, I'll get to that when I get to that. But they show more Lindbergh camera that goes throughout the house, like the snake in the wants to go for any life form and stuff. I'm assuming this is for future reference and stuff, or maybe probe anuses here or there. Well, whatever. So anyway, it has like a weird camera feature on the front, where in the remake it looks like an eyeball, a people's eyeball. But in this one, look, it has like a tricolor thing on it. Looks very much like a Christmas decoration that I saw at my grandma's house. The one that was a dickhead. But yeah, it looks a little bit like that. And they make reference to that type of color wheel on The Nightmare Before Christmas. If anyone wants to tell me about it, go right ahead in the comments below. So anyway, when this thing opens up, its camera eyes, it looks like it's a tricolor wheel. But when it closes its 3 lenses, it looks like it's giving like it looks like it's closing its eyes and its mouth. It looks kind of cute actually. But then they do the part where the guy and the girl are out talking in one of the main rooms. And then they show the thing over her shoulders like, and then he ends up being done with an axe, like in the movie. But unlike in the remake, they show him taking the head of this camera lens thing, taking the other research where they find germs on it in tint. And the thing is that when this thing comes back damaged, it's a single scout. And remember how I said that the things were actually, the effects were really good in this movie for the time period? Well, the domes over the spacecraft were kind of cheesy, but acceptable. This thing, it basically looks like a big tooth monster, like a gum. What's the name? Gossamer from Looney Tunes with the same tricolor eyeball on it. It looks so cheap and cheesy. It's like each person dance around like woo 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 woo, and that, and then you see him reading up with 3 frog fingers, like touching the woman's shoulder like a little creep monster. And then the camera come back and you see the thing. He's like, the woman's like, ah, and then the monster doesn't even let us scream. It's like ah, I don't know if you saw it, but the Family Guy episode where they referenced E.T. was somewhat like that. And you see think of ah, and then it runs away into the spacecraft. It's just very funny, and the thing that's not like a tripod or anything like that, but it's just really cute and really thoughtful. I want to hug it. Anyway, they showed this thing and they show yeah, by the way, the woman in this looks like Lucille Ball. My mother when she was younger. So anyway, they want to get big guns to destroy these things because they're over there taking over the Strangle Planet. Jeeps, tanks, half tracks, and monkeys at every armed force around the world. You know, Saudi Arabia, Korea, China, you know, and yet they even take China, Korea, Japan, London, even though they made references like that when they go to London, nobody hears from them anymore. So it's implied that they already destroyed London. But no, they chose them not going to various places around the world like Greece and other places, destroying everything. Which again, it's just in Mars Attacks 2. Well, also, there's no Mars Attacks 2. But anyway, the Americans are tired of being pushed around by these things. And then they decide to use an A-bomb. I think he said it's 10 times larger than what they did in the actual war with Japan, World War II. So they decided to drop the bomb on these alien monsters, these alien ships that hover like 50 feet off the ground in miniature terms. So the funny is that you see people in the background, they're sitting there on the mountainside getting ready to watch the bomb go off. I could just see somebody saying, now hear this. Tickets have been sold to see an A-bomb go off and try to destroy the alien monsters. Only $20 a ticket. Get them while they're hot. Get them while they're radioactively hot. It's maybe you would think they'd be taken out of vibration and in fact for all these people, hundreds of thousands of people. So when the A-bomb goes off, you know that those people are going to die. They're going to get cooked. And the same goes for the army guys. But at least you can make the argument with the army guys, you know, they're a little bit more protected because of the gear and because they're surrounded by vehicles. And those are just the guys outside the bunkers. They're good inside the bunkers too. Like, I'll be to be like, don't worry, you're gonna be safe over there outside in the open air, in the open, it's good for you, just stay put there. We're gonna see here the crab bunker. We're not having fun. We're not having fun here. Johnny just let out a stinker and he's sticking up the joint. So it's really unpleasant here being let in a lead coffin. You guys will have fun out there. Just have fun, enjoy the view. So then when the A-bomb does go off, it's like a big flash. Everybody dead. There is no body left in the area, and the aliens probably left there, having it so good. The intro that, but I'm sure that's where listen, Tim Burton got the idea for that. They're laughing at all more power bombs there. Which, but okay, by rights, if alien did come from intergalactic space, more likely they're gonna experience radiation beyond anything we can make on Earth, like gamma rays, meatloaf waves, X-rays, particle acceleration waves, and all that other stuff too. So more likely they're not gonna be able to. They're gonna laugh at everything we can throw at them. Quite literally. So anyway, this just shows how screwed we would be if we were to fight aliens from another planet, even though it is only Mars. So because we'd be vastly outgunned in there. But the only thing is that we would probably have to play the waiting game, because they would have to restock their own supplies and whatnot, and men or women, whatever the species is. And by the time they were to go from Mars to back to here and fight, and then they would die off, and then the restock would take time and effort and money and resources and stuff. So they couldn't keep up with the demand. Well, that's how we would win. It'd be much worse if they were from another solar system or another galaxy or whatever. The restock time would take like thousands or millions of years at least for them to do that. And it ain't worth it for our measly planet. I guess that they could easily go to like Uranus and get all the gases they want there. Anyway, all hope is lost. All the civilization is gonna be destroyed after one uniting moment. All races or religions or whatever, they come together for the sole purpose of seeing on peace, seeing life, ha, 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 seeing life, whatever. So they were to I guess New Times did have a positive effect on men after all. So the aliens wiped out everybody, taking prisoners, destroying everything in their pathway, and having a good time with it too. So they're probably laughing their butts off with it. Until you see one of the aliens spacecraft us having a little like a drunken night out, and they stop wavering in there, conquering, to the point that one of them ends up going into the side of a building right when the people are having a church meeting. All of a sudden, the building comes crashing down on everybody, except our two main people that only survive with like dust and debris stuff on their bodies, which I would think that would get in the lungs and wreak havoc that way, but whatever. So then they show the aliens as another ship crashed into the same building, showed the aliens, they took one of the aliens trying to crawl out of the machine, out of the trapdoor on the palm. And they had it so that the aliens were not immune to the germs that God put on this earth. I'm sure not for the reason of protecting the earth. Like measles, mumps, and the flu and stuff for others. That when they breathe our atmosphere, they were infected by our stuff. A full-blown alien invasion. This is why we need to build a wall around the planet Earth to prevent the illegal aliens from coming into the Earth. So yeah, they were killed by tiny little microorganisms, because microorganisms go through the force field and then wreak havoc on the alien biology. This also took place in history when Christopher Columbus, among Pizarro, Cortez, etc., came over from Europe, where they had diseases from animals like mad cow disease, measles, mumps, diphtheria, I think, was other things that they came over to America, and the disease wiped out most of the Native Americans much faster than, say, conquerors could make landfall and conquer the weakened people, which is very, very tragic for the Native Americans. Yeah, I am sorry I have to make that comparison, but still. Now, the thing is that they conquered the native peoples, and then eventually when they found that they were that it was working too well, they offered them peace tokens by giving them blankets and ammunition that were already laced with these horrible plagues which they didn't have any immunity to. So when they were given the gifts, they were knowingly given the native peoples, infected with fleas and other things that would decimate their populations, which again was very unfortunate. And I just felt bad for them. But in this case, it was the conquerors that were immune to anything. No, it's kind of stupid in hindsight, because you would think that being advanced stuff and whatnot, they would take samples of Earth objects, atmospheric tests, water tests, so on and so forth, analyze it in their own computers, and then they would determine this place is good for us, this place is conquerable, this place has disease in it whatnot that is similar to our own, or they might take samples of germs and parasites and whatnot, and then expose, and then offer their own people with controlled exposure to these diseases, so that they could get immune to them, and then conquer the earth that way more completely. And I'm not trying to make it easy for the aliens, but still, would been a lot simpler to do it that way. So yeah, I definitely enjoyed this movie. They like little zoom out in which they show the Earth and stuff like that, showing that we did it, we beat them up, but we didn't do shit. The germs did it. Germs that were around for millions of years before us, and millions of years after we're gone too. Because we all know that when 4 victims survived nuclear holocaust and survived that one, I mean cockroaches, meatloaf, germs, and 20 years. So yeah, I enjoyed this movie a lot. You should be thankful for things like flu, and measles, because it might save your life against alien invaders, or aliens invaders from space. Space. I also like the way in the DVD they make it like a Mystery Science Theater 3000 introduction. I love the images and effects of this. I love the fact that I can now watch this movie and see myself. That's the Blob used that. More of the tech used this, and this. The science fiction movies have this thing for it from this movie, etc., etc., etc. So I thank you for watching my review of War of the Worlds from 1953. It might be oldie, but it's definitely a goodie, like my father. And thank you for that, for watching my video on that. This has been the start for my Halloween, month of Halloween stuff in 2024. And as such, I give this video my happy face to Zero Bubble, because it's speaking often, except for the only thing that they got over the spacecraft, the boomerang things, the snake things, and that weird alien creature that you burn in hell. And it's funny, when you first see the periscope laser thing there, it's gonna warm up to be effective against humans, and then it shoots out the laser. But it's funny because when the ship goes down, when it crashes, it becomes like a stiff rod, a hook, tin can hook, more or less. So yeah, happy face Silver Purple. If you guys want from me, if you guys like what you see, you want to see more of my videos, you can always like, share, comment, share, and more, my videos. You can also subscribe to my channel. Or if you want to give me any future ideas for future content, you can always call me or text me at 631 707 3707, or confirm me on Twitter or X if you prefer at P Malcolm Pro. P Malcolm Pro on X. Also, my email is at JJ's Viewing Channel at gmail.com. So, as all you sci-fi fans out there, you should definitely see this movie. It's definitely worth your time. Beats out my little ghouls and goblins, my little powerheads, Intent, and Aloha guys. See you in the next video. All you girls and guys in Ancient Land.